Good morning to all. Myself Shahnaz. I am studying in Brilliant College of Education, Bamniwala in second year, which is under the Diet Firozpur. Today I am teaching you on the subject SST. Topic is APJ Abdul Kalam, politician as well as scientist. APJ Abdul Kalam. Who was APJ Abdul Kalam? APJ Abdul Kalam was 11th President of India. Now we will discuss about their life, their childhood, their early life, their biographies and so on. Now, childhood and early life. He was born in 15 October 1931. His full name is Abul Pakir Janul Abdin. APJ Abdul Kalam belongs to Muslim family in Rameshwaram. Then in the Madras Presidency in British India and now in the state of Tamil Nadu. His father was a boat owner while his mother was a housewife. Kalam had 4 elder siblings. He was a good student and always curious to learn more about how things happened. When he was 10-year-old, one of his teacher, Siva Sambarian, took the student to the seashore and asked them to observe the birds in flight. Then the teacher gave the children a theoretical explanation which, coupled with the live practical example, cast a deep influence on young Kalam's mind. That very day, the boy realized that his life's calling had something to do with flight. Kalam says beautiful words. If you want to shine like a sun, first burn like a sun. He was the project director for the India's first satellite named Rohani. In 1958, he joined the Defense Research and Development Organization DRDO. He soon moved to Indian Space Research Organization, where he was project director of the SLV-3, India's first designed and produced satellite launch vehicle. Rejoining DRDO means Defense Research and Development Organization in 1982. Kalam planned the program that produced a number of successful missiles, which helped earn him the nickname Missile Man. Kalam wrote several books, including on autobiographies, Wings of Fire in 1999. Among his numerous awards were 2 of the country's highest honors, the Padma Vibhushan in 1990 and the Bharat Ratna in 1997. In 2002, India's ruling National Democratic Alliance (NDA) put forward Kalam to succeed outgoing president named Raman Narayan. Kalam was nominated by the Hindu Nationalist NDA. Hindu Nationalist NDA. Even though he was Muslim, and his popular appeal was such that even the main opposition party, the Indian National Congress, also proposed him his candidacy. Kalam easily won the election and was sworn in as the India's 11th president. He remained committed to using science and technology to transform India into a developed country. Kalam was elected as the 11th President of India in 2002 with the support of both the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party and then opposition party. Which is the opposition party? Indian National Congress Party. Two parties, Bharatiya Janata Party and Indian National Congress, widely referred to as the People's President. He returned to his civilian life to education, writing and public service after a single term. He was a recipient of several awards, including the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian honors. Kalam, being a popular national figure, easily won the presidential election. In so precious word, Abdul Kalam says, small aim is a crime. So your aim is biggest. Aim big. In 2007, Kalam left office and was succeeded by Pratibha Patel, the country's first woman president. After a long journey of life, APJ Abdul Kalam died in July 27, 2015 in Shillong. Indian scientist and politician who played a leading role in the development of India's missiles and nuclear weapons program. He was President of India from 2002 to 2007. He saw a dream for our country known as Vision 2020. He wanted to see our nation standing amongst the developed countries of the world. The only real tribute to him would be when we manage to achieve that goal as a united country. A dream is not that which you see while sleeping. It is something that doesn't let you sleep. As he famously said, the center has declared a national mourning of 7 days. APJ Abdul Kalam always says and shares so many views like don't take rest after your first victory, because if you fail in second, more lips are waiting to say that your first victory was just luck. They say so many precious words like you are responsible for your happiness. If you expect others to make you happy, you will always be disappointed. Thanks for listening me, and I hope you will remember all these things and apply on your life. Thank you.